Good morning everyone, welcome to my trucking life. We are just arriving in Portishead and trying to get ourselves in. Can't see the banksman, he's over the other side. Oh dear. But yes, it is 7:25 in the morning. We set out pretty early to get down here and we're nice and on time. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. As you can see, we got a load of steel on. Cold rolled steel sections. And now we've just got to get our gear off and get tipped. And then what we're going to be doing is going over to Portbury Docks and we're picking up some steel to go up to Gloucester. Okay, we've got all our gear off now. Time to have a bit of a break and a chill out while we wait for them to unload us. I think we've just had to wait a few minutes for the crane driver to have a bit of an induction on the site. He must be new to the site today, so yes, they should start tipping me shortly. You may have noticed in the previous video I hinted at the fact that we're getting a new camera because we've only got this one main 1080p recording camera and it's had a few little bumps and grinds. The last one was at the last place we delivered the ramp to up in Preston. It didn't hurt it or anything like that, but it's the second time it's had a bit of a knock and kind of inspired me to have a little look around and get a few cameras in the background just in case something did happen to this one, because I haven't got a spare. But now fortunately I have. I have ordered myself one of these Crosstour CT7000 cameras and it came very promptly, quicker than I expected actually, thanks to Amazon. There is a link down below in the description. It's not one of those super expensive ones and I think it was about £30 to £40 and yes, I've also treated myself to a new tripod and it's slightly bigger than what she said. Slightly bigger than what I expected, and we had a little test of it over the weekend and it seems pretty cool. It's a little bit bigger and bulkier, but that can only mean a good thing. You know, it's not going to fall apart and all the legs on it are made out of rubber, so there's no parts to fall off it, which is great. There's a link down below in the description to this and the camera, which I must say is one of the best packaged cameras we've had so far. It records in full 1080p, 170 degree wide angle, 2-inch LCD, and yes, this isn't a sponsored video by the way, but that leads me on to my next subject. I had a look on their website when I brought the camera just to check it out and have a little bit of research, and there was a link to fill out a form if you want to be an influencer for them. So I've contacted them and they've checked out my channel and everything, and they seemed me viable to be bringing you one of their latest cameras. So they gave me a bit of a discount on buying one of their new cameras, and as I say, this isn't a sponsored video, and I'm going to be waiting to receive a 4K version of one of their action cameras. So it's one of their latest ones. Now I don't know exactly, I think it's the CT9500, but I'm not 100%, so I may be wrong there. Links to both cameras will be in the description below. I had a bit of a look at it over the weekend and tested it out, and it does seem to be pretty cool. It's 1080p, so it's the same quality as what we're recording in most of the time anyway. However, the 4K one may enable me to record videos in a slightly higher resolution, so hopefully when I zoom in it'll be a little bit better, and just in general the quality may be a tad better. So thanks to the guys at Crosstour for allowing me the opportunity to take a look at your newer cameras. It's above my price range anyway, so I didn't even look at cameras that expensive. It's not super expensive, I think it's about £80, but there'll be more covered about that in the description, in the review video, sorry, coming. So like I say, there are links to this camera, the new camera that's coming for me to review, and this tripod, which is rather cool. It even has a spirit level, just to make 100% certain when you do set things up that you've got it perfectly level. But as you're fully aware, I don't put that much into trying to get things level, else I wouldn't be holding you by hand now. So yes, look forward to a nice review of the Crosstour 4K camera coming to the channel eventually when I get round to doing it. And thanks again for Crosstour for giving me the chance to do it. Oh, and just one more thing that I've got to say. If you do happen to click the links down below and you do decide to buy one of the cameras or tripods or anything else on the Amazon website while you've visited it from that link, I will receive a small commission on any purchases at no extra cost to yourselves. So you will be inadvertently helping out the channel as well. So I must tell you that. It's explained down below in the description as well. So yeah, happy shopping. Right, it's 20 to 10 and we're on the road again. It's not very far though, because we're just coming around the corner, literally up to the motorway and back down into the docks. We've got to pick up a load of prefabricated stuff to go up to Gloucester. I don't think I'm allowed to film this, so I won't be putting it in the rest of the vlog. I'll pick you back up in Gloucester, where we will be doing whatever the gods shall tell us to do next. I'm imagining it may be a run into Space 4 to get some houses. I don't know. We did quite a few of them last week, so it'd be nice to do something different. Doesn't matter though. We do what we do what we're told, and we enjoy it regardless, so who cares. I know at one stage we've got to go back to get our sheets and everything off the coil that we brought up the other day, because we haven't tipped that. Someone else has tipped that today. So we've got to get our sheets as well, so we might just be going back up to the yard first. We've had a bit of a look around at some new options of what to do regarding the new cameras. I'll have a little look at doing dual recording, like with the dual screen. So you got one camera facing me and the other camera facing out the front, but it's going to be a hell of a lot of hard work, because every time I split the on video, I'll have to split the other one to match with my voice. So yeah, it might be a bit of hard work and increase the editing times. And at the moment I've only got the cameras and the editing equipment at home. If I maybe wired it so I could edit videos here in the truck, so I can plug my laptop in. That's all I mean, basically, get an inverter. That'll give me a bit of extra time to do the editing on the fly. But we'll see what the options are. We've probably put a few more cab mounts for the cameras around Cinderella as well. It's just a case of watching this space, and hopefully we'll bring some newer angles to the channel. Alright, well, sorry about that. It's a little bit later on in the day now, and we're all good to continue recording. We got unloaded pretty much straight away, so now we're on our way up through the stupid roadworks on the M5, heading over to the house factory. I think I predicted that this morning, actually, did I? Possibly. These roadworks are getting worse than ever now. The tailback's already before the hill, and it's only 1:25 in the afternoon. Why aren't these people, why is there so many people on the road still? Don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid. I understand that not everyone sits in an office all day. These people are at work as well, but it just, you used to be able to get like quiet parts of the day, but this is just like it near enough all the time. From about 6 o'clock down to about, I'm going to say, I bet it continues on till at least 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. But yes, we're going back up to the house factory now, and then I'm going to guess we're going to get a load and take it back to the yard. I've been texted the 2 numbers, but no destinations to the numbers, so I don't know where they are. I've got 1 sheet with me still, 1 sheet, and push comes to shove, I could use that to do a coil, but it's not the ideal circumstance. So we'll wait and see what the day holds. Like I say, I'm expecting to go get this delivery and then take it back to the yard. But it's been a good day. We've got our tip done, we've got our backload done and tipped. So yes, earned our bacon. Rightio, 2:45 now, and our load isn't ready. There's someone in there live loading now. We've just got to hang on for them to be loaded up, and then we're picking up a load that's got to be going down to Melksham. Undecided yet whether we're going to run off with it or stay down here. We'll soon find out, or make a decision when we've eventually got loaded ourselves. If I can keep our day to a 13-hour day by stopping here, then I probably will do that. I've managed to fix the bracket that you're on now, so you can go on the dashboard and not rattle around a bit, hopefully. But I'm getting tired now. Even though I had 7 hours of sleep last night, I didn't want to get up this morning. Just didn't want to. Oh dear, never mind. Right, okay, we've just been contacted by the gods, and there's going to be a bit of a plot twist. We're going to take the one that was already loaded for Melksham at a later time, but we're going to take it and get there earlier instead. So we're just waiting for the guy to come out and get out the way, so we can go and park our trailer up, pull the loaded one out, and maybe start heading off down to Melksham instead of having to sit and wait here. But we're going to have our break first. We're on 25 minutes, so before we do anything at all, we're going to finish off our break. While I've been on my break, I've been having a play around with what I was on about earlier, and I've put you up there. This is going to be a bit of wizardry. As you can see, we've managed to stick one of the mounts up there, and hopefully it's going to stay there. But while we're testing that mount, I'm not going to put that camera in there. I'm going to put my very cheap £10 one to act as a bit of a test dummy, so if it does come out, at least it doesn't matter if it breaks. But it shouldn't do. It seems pretty firm up there. We'll just see how it has to go, and I don't know who to talk to now. Confusing, eh? Don't take this as the be all and end all of how it's going to be. If it is going to be too much work to edit and everything like that, then we'll probably just have it as the one camera and just use you up there when we're reversing. But we will find a way. We'll keep a bit of trial and error, shall we? Trial and error, that's all it is. Find a happy medium. I'm trying to give you a lot more in the channel and develop the channel and make the videos a lot better, and hopefully you can appreciate that. Right, good news is that swapping loads has led to us only having this tiny little load with 2 floor kits on, or joists or whatever. Our colleague Mark's just arrived with our sheets from the load of ours that he's tipped earlier on, so we're just going to whack them on the back of Cinder's. Then Cinderella will be back in her fully operational standard, and then we can start setting off to Melksham. 10 to 4 now, 121 miles to where we've got a tip in the morning. Don't think we'll go all the way there tonight. We'll go an hour and a half or so down the road and keep to a 13-hour day. Thank you very much. So we've got our dummy camera right above where you are now. It's not in the windscreen. I made extra care to keep it out of the way so it's not a distraction. Let's hope it stays up there alright. What do we have here? Is it one of the gardener's trucks? Mission accomplished, it's got on the side with some airbrush soldiers. Looks pretty awesome. Not seen many of the gardener trucks up close, so it doesn't say it on the front, so I don't think it is one of theirs, but either way, still a stunning little Scania. So I was just wondering if you fancy sharing the last little bit of our day with me. So should only be a minute or two long. It's going to be the end of the vlog now anyway, so if you don't want to share the last few minutes, don't forget to check out the links below to the new cameras and tripods and stuff that's going to be coming into Cinders soon and into the vlogs. I want to thank my test dummy Kitty Vision action camera for being the test dummy up the top, and she hasn't fell down, so I think we'll be good to go with the camera up the top there. So coming soon will be some videos, hopefully with a bit of dual screen video thingies, a bit like Luke C does. Oh dear. So thank you to those who don't want to watch the last little minute or two of the vlog, and for everyone else, I'll show you where we normally park up for the night in Tewkesbury. I'm also thinking about going live tonight. We've got some pork in the fridge that should hopefully have defrosted nicely during the day. So old Phyllis is full of some pork, and I think we're going to make ourselves some wraps tonight for tea. So there should be a live video on the channel somewhere. It's been a while since we've been live, so I'm looking forward to chatting and interacting with you all again. So we're on 6 hours 47 minutes driving for the day. Nothing too strenuous. I am a little bit tired though. Like I said earlier, I didn't want to get up today. Big up this woman here and a few others making 2 lanes out of 1. Well done. And let's see if there's any space and what other trucks have decided to come and park down at Tewkesbury tonight. There's a lovely doner kebab van that comes here of an evening. Oh, looks like he's there already. Yep, just on the right hand side here. Oh, we got one of MLC's beautiful daffs here, Lady Jane, looking nice. Their curtains are drawn, so they're either on a break or stopping there the night. Lovely. Had a tanker pulling behind us, so I think he's going to be looking for somewhere to park as well, so we don't really want to hold them up. Peaky Blinders HD Ricketts, take a bow. We got some good ones here tonight, guys. Beautiful truck there. You may recognise him from the shows. Here's one of Metcalf Farms daffs as well. Come on, K8. He's got a big JCB on as well. God, it's busy here. And I think what we're going to do, we've popped our hazards on to let this guy know we're going to be reversing. Hopefully he'll give us time. Yep. And there's just one space little here. Well, it's 1/2 spaces that we can park. So I'm going to get on the end here. If the focus that's come up behind me can come round me. Come round me. No, Okay. That's it, come round me, thank you. And what we'll do, we'll just give the traffic chance to clear away from us, and then we'll get ourselves further back out the way. So thank you all for watching, and I shall see you next time, guys. I think we spoke too soon, guys. An hour after parking up and the cameras fell, but I don't know whether that's more to do with the fact that we've just cooked some pork chop curry wraps. Back to the drawing board, I reckon, yeah.